EA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Denver Broncos and the Cleveland Browns. Game time is here. Glad you're with us. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. Off we go from Cleveland.
Okay, ready?
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Start. 19, 18. 18, pioneer.
From the shotgun, they'll throw to get this one started. And they'll have it across midfield, down at the opposing 46-yard line. 19 yards right away to kick off this drive.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 9. Slayton is the man in motion. They'll look to throw. They try to set up the screen, but this one doomed from the start. It's incomplete.
So these screenplays, they always seem so commonplace. They seem a little bit routine, right, Mike? But really, for them to work, there's a huge, significant timing element to it where the offensive line, the back, you can't be downfield too early, but you can't go too late. There's so many reps and reps that allow certain teams to be really good at the screen game and allow certain teams to just never really get their screen game off the ground.
That's the second time they connect on this drive. This one good for 13 yards.
Bit of a risky decision there to throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, but that's why it's so important that these guys can be active as runners after the catch. It's become a big part of NFL football, and a great example why here.
Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. He was looking for Marvin Mims there, and that will lead to a 2nd down.
Buffalo 18. Trap 60, trap 60.
Back to the air one more time. To the left side, he's got Tolbert. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard. He sets up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Ready? Cougar 19, 19 sight. Cup 19, Cup 19.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. He's got it inside the 5, and he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Denver. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. Will Lutz now for the PAT. He knocks it through, and the Broncos will take a 7-0 lead. send this one away. From a yard deep, he's going to bring it out. And the kicking team right there, stopping him before he can get to the 15-yard line.
The career is more at stake when you win your prom. That paper, baby, my face on the back.
Set up. Drop ball 80. 72.
Now, faking the give. He'll get this to the rookie from Tennessee. And he's going to be taken down up around the 24-yard line. That one good for a dozen. A very quick first down.
Rookie to rookie right there, Mike. And I'll tell you what, they've got some really good young pieces on this roster.
On the ground, here's Quinshon Judkins. And that'll go for a gain of about 4. Reek Woolen brings him down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
From 29, here's 2nd and 6.
Let's go now. 18.
Got room past the 35. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. It looks like we've got an injured Brown on the field. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. Judkins now on 1st and 10. He is met and dropped. Couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. When that ball moves, how fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, take him down for a loss.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. They'll throw with Howell. And that ball incomplete over the middle.
And with nothing open downfield, he tries to find something underneath. But give credit to this secondary, Mike. I mean, they had everything covered up, and this one ends up just falling incomplete.
It is 3rd and long. Back to throw. Howell. He'll get that to Quinshon Judkins. He needed 13 and got 14 for the first down.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to Judkins. They converge on him quickly. They'll only get a couple. Brandon Jones comes up with the stop.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Here's a 2nd down and 7 from the 37. Now it's Howell. He's got room at the 30. And he's going to be taken down. That's 2 catches on this drive. This one for 10 yards and a first down.
So we heard about this budding connection all the way back in training camp in the summer. So it's nice to see those reps starting to translate on game day. And I think these two might have a really bright future together. And the more plays they make, the more we're going to see that confidence grow.
They've got it. It'll be 1st and goal after a pickup of 21. To throw is Howell. Front to his right. And he will wisely just get rid of this one. And set up second and goal.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Here's another shot from the 6 at second and goal. They'll try the left side with Judkins. And he is going the wrong way, tackled back at the 7.
And after putting together what's been a long and methodical drive, they suddenly find themselves on the verge of potentially stalling out. So this defense, they can get a stop here. That would feel like a pretty big win on a drive that's largely been dominated by the offense.
And he was trying to get to the marker, but he's not going to get there. About a yard short. Now, what do you do on 4th and 1?
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1 yard line 10 times. And then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Front row 80.
It's the quarterback with the sneak. And he's not going to get there. They stopped him at the goal line. It's a turnover on downs.
And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you, and let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays on.
Ready, set.
Not going to work out at all. That is a safety. And that is the last thing you want to do, Greg. When you have the ball on offense in your hands and the other team gets points, it is 2 with a safety there.
And it's really a rare play in the NFL, Mike. We just don't see it very often. So anytime a defense gets the run off the field celebrating, getting an easy 2 points, they'll take it.
So after that safety, it is a free kick, and that comes from the 20. This fielded at the 3. And he'll be taken down as the next drive will begin there.
The Browns, first down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down.
21-yard line.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Throwing is Howell. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Two incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to 3rd down and 10. Here's Howell. And that is incomplete.
And that's what you call a wasted series. They come out here and they decide we're just going to air it out 1st, 2nd, 3rd down. All 3 incompletions, and now it brings up 4th down. And barring some crazy decision here to keep your offense on the field, you're going to find yourself right back on the sideline.
This brought in out past the 20. That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line. Right away, they'll set up to throw. He'll get it into the hands of Slayton. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. We are through one. It's the Broncos with the early lead. And we're back to Cleveland in a minute. The Broncos in possession of the football to begin the second quarter. They've got it second down and 7.
Here we go, set. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Mustang 19. 79 Broncos. Ready.
He'll drop to throw. And this is caught left sideline, but out of bounds, says the official. Incomplete. That ball a little late getting there. That's going to bring up third down.
Well, it's going to go down as an incompletion, but it wasn't from a lack of effort. I mean, he did everything in his power to try to get both feet in bounds. The pass just took him a little bit too close to the sideline, and he just wasn't able to save the play.
13, 5 here. Panther 11, Panther 11.
Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on third down. And he's going to get awfully close to the first down marker, but appears just to be a few inches short.
This exact situation here, Mike, tends to get a lot of conversation around the league. I think I'm going for it. I think here around midfield, you got to maintain possession, see if you can end this drive with some points. I think you got to stay aggressive, keep your offense on the field.
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on fourth down.
Panther 60, let's go.
And that is intercepted by Denzel Ward to the 20. And he is going to score a pick six for the touchdown. So they make the decision on fourth down to try to go for it. Instead, it goes back the other way for a pick six.
Yeah, and anytime you go for it on fourth down, you're saying, hey, we don't mind rolling the dice and taking some chances. In this case, it backfires. The defense is able to capitalize, and they take it all the way back the other way.
Makes the score Browns 9, Broncos 7.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
Right back to the air following that pick six. And even 20 yards. Impressive start to this drive.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
Slayton is the man in motion. Throwing now on first and 10. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. Then he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
He connects with Mims. And he is out of bounds. Markham at the 25. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
19 Tiger. Here we go.
Now give on the ground. And that's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2.
2nd and 2.
Get it? 18, run. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
Back to throw. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
And remember, he threw that pick 6 on the previous drive, so don't think that's still not in the back of his head. He's certainly not going to risk giving the ball away again, and good decision there to just throw it away.
Let's go. 19 Lions. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Ready.
Now, on 3rd and 2, they'll try and throw for it. In trouble, and down he goes. That is Myles Garrett. He's in to drop him for a sack, and that will bring up 4th down.
Will Lutz on for the field goal. A 41-yard attempt.
Lutz's kick
The kick
is good. And the Broncos are going to move out in front.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
This placed in the back of the landing zone. He'll return it from the 1. And they'll show him the sideline, out of bounds, getting back to the 20-yard line. Howell. Rolling right. He's going to air this one out, looking for Dotson. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position. You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Now, following the play, we're going to get a stoppage. There's an injured Bronco. The training staff going to look, and we'll step out for a moment. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long.
Ready. Bombers.
Nix from the gun on 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Broncos add on to their lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Got it. Ready.
On the ground, here's Dylan Sampson. Nice job climbing the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that 1st down.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd down and a yard. From the gun, a give to Judkins. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. A gain of 16 yards. It's a Browns first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Sampson gonna run it out of the gun.
Sampson, the ball carrier. A gain of a yard.
2 minutes to go here till halftime.
At the Broncos.
We'll have more from Cleveland after this. Here's a 2nd and 9. Now this time they'll look to throw. That's caught. It's Dylan Sampson. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
They were able to complete this pass, but how often do we see these running backs run these angle routes and they catch it in stride and run a hole through the defense? So, I know the defense gave up some yards here, but it could have been a lot worse.
Here we go, 19 Lions. Check up.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. They get 15 on that game. First down, Cleveland.
First down.
Hey, let's go.
First and 10.
The red zone now. He'll drop to throw. This throw left is complete with Judy. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
1-yard gain.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
3rd and a yard. They'll look to throw. He's got it at the 3. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be 1st and goal.
When you decide to throw the ball on 3rd and 1, typically, Mike, what you're doing is you start from the top down. If you have the big shot downfield taken, if not, the quarterback works through his progression, finds the medium target, picks up the first down.
Oh, man, wide open. He's got it. Touchdown, Browns. It's his 2nd touchdown of the year. And a special moment as the rookie catches his first NFL touchdown.
And the more they can develop this young tight end, Mike, it just gives this quarterback additional weapons, and it's just going to make this offense even more difficult to stop.
A tight end, his first career NFL touchdown. Do you remember yours?
Oh, man, I'll tell you, I could recall it like it was yesterday, Mike. We were up Sunday night, primetime game, Lambeau Field against Brett Favre and the Green Bay Packers, and the previous play, Brian Urlacher recovered a fumble, probably around the 20, 25-yard line. Brian Greasy was our quarterback for Chicago, and the ensuing play, threw it up to the left corner of the end zone, and Mike, guess who called the game? None other than the legendary John Madden.
19 Cardinals, 19 Lions, got 50, got captain 11, captain 11.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Going downfield, right side, and it's caught. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line. Now a timeout, Denver. That's their 2nd. They'll stop the clock. 24 seconds to go until halftime.
Here we go. 18, Rodley, 8.
Now they'll set up to throw. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. The Broncos going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in half number 1.
Okay,
They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Ready?
He'll look to throw. Got it into the hands of Mims. And he's close to another first down. It's brought down just shy of the marker.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 8-yard line.
So, 1 half in the books. 2nd half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Will Lutz, the kickoff for the Broncos.
3 points, all that separates these two sides, as half number 2 kicks off. And he's got it at the 1. Get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
Okay, break.
Back to throw. Howard. He's going to air this one out looking for Dotson. A dive, and he's got it. What an effort. What a catch. A big one there to start the 2nd half. And even 50 yards.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
And the throw left sideline caught. They ruled incomplete. Couldn't keep the feet in. And it's 2nd down.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far. I know this play results in an incomplete pass, but I think this is a really good job by the quarterback. His clock was going off. He felt that rush. He had no immediate target to go to with the ball. Instead, throw it away. Don't take the sack. Live for another day.
So, after 2 straight incompletions, here's 3rd and 10.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
To throw is Howell. Now a deep ball toward the end zone.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more. So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball is going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Warriors 70, Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Go.
Back to throw here to begin the drop. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
19 Warriors. Let's go now. 19 sight. Panther 11. Panther 11.
And that is incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
And some nifty running on the return to get some good yardage before he was taken down. Drive starts with a run by Judkins. Up the sideline, past the 30, and he is out of bounds. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down. Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up first and 10. Not much happening there, just a short game.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
From the 33, here's 2nd and 8. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That'll be taken in by Sampson. And he's going to be out of bounds, just shy of midfield. 16 yards. Pick up on that one. It's a Browns first down.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver.
That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Touchdown, Cleveland.
And this special connection between this quarterback and his receivers, it was on full display right there. Great job getting behind
under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
So they decided to put the ball in the air, which I don't mind on this two-point try, but execution was just a little bit off, and it's not going to work out in their favor this time around.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. He'll go left side here and complete this one. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
A gain of 14. And the Broncos first down.
70 Rangers. Ready. Cougar Knights ready.
He'll get this out wide. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. He had their lone touchdown of the game earlier, and he comes through with the catch and a first down in this spot.
Come on. Shot 50. Shot 19. Tiger. 19. Victoria 70.
They'll look to throw again. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
After allowing a chunk play on that previous down, nice job there settling in. They make a big play of their own, and they get him down for a sack.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. He'll drop to throw. The throw here is complete. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down. Touchdown, Broncos. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Throwing is Howell. He's going to air this one out, looking for Dotson. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
At the 12-yard line.
So often, Mike, defenders are just happy the ball ends up in his hands, but not this guy. I mean, the catch was one thing, but then the party really got started. I mean, look at this return. He gets one block. He gets another. He's got teammates springing him all over the field. And this offense is lucky. This didn't go all the way back for a pick 6.
He connects with Mims. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
2nd and 7.
Here we go, set. Cougar 19. Ready.
Throwing now from the gun. Fighting for the goal line. He lost the football. It's out. But this is taken in by a teammate.
I feel like we see this so often, Mike, especially with how good these receivers are after the catch. They're so eager to pick up that extra yardage. Sometimes they don't completely put the ball away, and with how good these defenders are at knocking it loose, pretty fortunate on that one. His teammate was there to prevent that from being a turnover.
They'll try to run this one in. No, he's not going to get in. In fact, they've shoved him backwards.
Carson Schlesinger on the tackle. A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and goal at the Browns' 3-yard line.
Ready. Tight end going in motion here. So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. We'll go again from the 3. It is 2nd and goal.
Ready. Cowboy 80. Bison, 60 Bison.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Under pressure, and down he goes. They've got him back at the 10. Myles Garrett. He gets in for an important sack. Number 133 on his career, moving him past the Hall of Famer Lawrence Taylor, who finished with 132.5. Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field. Now it's 3rd and goal.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Back to throw. There's that man again. Another catch.
A 5-yard pickup brings up 4th down and goal.
So here we go. Could be the play that ends up deciding this one. 4th down and goal.
70.
They'll throw out of the gun. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Carson Schlesinger. He works free, right side. Inside the 30. And he's going to take this back all the way. Touchdown, Browns. A try here for the extra point. He's got it. And the Browns will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter.
Broncos 20.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Right back to the air following that pick 6. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Markham at the 48-yard line. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a 1st down.
It's a gain of 7 yards. 1st down, Denver.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Throwing right, it's taken in. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. How about this one, too, to start the drive? Mark him off with a gain of 24 and another 1st down.
At the 23-yard line.
18, Viking, 18.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete, but pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
At the 23-yard line.
Dragon 60. Ready. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Cup 19, Cup 19.
Back to the air one more time. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
Here we go. Hook, got me Rangers, got me Torres, 17, Panther 11, Panther 11. Ready.
They'll look to throw. Moving to his right. And that is incomplete. Elijah Arroyo was the intended target. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there. And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
This going to be returned from right around the goal line. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. They'll throw
Up until this point, this pass rush has been pretty non-existent, so a pretty good time in the game to get their first sack. They're trying to get off the field and give the ball back to their offense and see if they can pull off this comeback.
Here we go, set, ready.
They'll run from the gun, and that's Sampson. And he's going to give ground and lose yardage here. Back to the 6. This a must-stop for this defense. Facing 3rd and long.
Lions.
Now they'll set up to throw. And this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force 4th down.
All these stops are great. You're trying to cut back into this deficit, find your way back into this game. But the defense can make as many stops as they want, Mike. This game's going to come down to what does their offense do when they take the field.
This one, returnable. And it'll be a good return. He's able to get it up past the 40-yard line.
Their own 42-yard line.
Ready, set. Ready. Empty card.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line. A pickup there of 28 yards.
On the board now. On the board.
28-yard gain. First down, Broncos.
19 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. 18 Pioneer.
He'll look to throw. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line.
Broncos.
Red zone now. He'll drop to throw. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts. And they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
19 tight. 19.
They'll look to throw yet again. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
65.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. Looking middle of the field, it's complete. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's 4th down.
Ready. Hawk 70.
They'll drop to throw. He finds Mims. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but has the first down. They took the chance, threw it on 4th down, and they end up with 1st and goal.
First and goal at the 6-yard line.
70 Lions.
He'll get this out wide. And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Marvin Mims. Touchdown, Denver.
Well, that was step 1. The offense did their job, get this thing back within 1 possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. And and that did not go as planned. He's out of bounds on the return at his own 15-yard line.
On
play action, he'll set up to throw. Moving outside the pocket. Oh, do you believe it? It's intercepted. Picked off by Reek Woolen. And he's going to give his guys a short field to work with and a chance to take the lead. Here's 1st and 10.
Come on, ready.
They'll keep it on the ground. And, oh, they smack him down there. Big hit right at the line. No gain.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Okay,
now on 2nd and long.
Here we go, set. Warriors, 17. 7 Pirates, 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats.
He'll drop to throw. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And he's taken down. That will get them a bit closer. Every yard going to help the field goal kicker right now. The Browns going to use the first of their timeouts here as they get it with just under a minute to go in this football game.
On the ready.
The dog pound, as usual, doing their part. This is 3rd down.
Crackle 80. Rattler. 18 Rattler. Steady up.
That's caught. Left side. It's complete. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Really just comes down to everybody understanding the situation. You realize how many yards do I need to get for the 1st down, and just make sure at least one of my receivers is past the sticks. That's where he went with the ball, and they're able to convert.
They'll stick to the ground. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. Now we'll get a timeout, Cleveland. That's their 2nd. Probably stop 21 seconds to go in the game.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even a debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run. There's no holes for the back to find. And all these 0 or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots.
Now a timeout, Denver. That's their 2nd. And they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ballgame. Here we go. 1st and goal.
Let's go. Steady.
They'll run here. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. And they're going to get the timeout called. What a finish. We're down to 4 seconds remaining in the game. Here comes Will Lutz in a big spot. This to win the game. The Browns going to use the last of their timeouts now, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play. And this one, right down the middle. It's good. And that very likely will be a game winner.
Well, there's no more pressure-filled spot for a kicker than that one right here, Mike. I mean, it's very simple. You make it, you win. You miss it, you lose. And what's he do? He comes through to not only give his team the lead, but most likely the victory.
This will be taken in at the 2. Oh, that's not going to work out at all. That is a safety. So it is a win for the visiting Broncos. They finish off the first month of the season perfect, as the victory runs their mark to 4-0. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olsen and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say so long, everyone.